Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about the seasonal policy. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain why. I'm going to even give some extra tips about some new policy that currently we're having, since we have the fellowship stuff this season, and basically everything you need to know. And of course, if you have why, the question why that I think every person should ask, just write it in the comments below, and I'm going to go more in deep on private. So first thing first, we're going to start from the first spell, and this is going to be obviously the stamina. I don't think somebody cares that much about the prestige, you're just not going to need it. And same for the CP. We are far away from this era where people are needing CP to farm more Darkling Patrols or forts to get Theatrian arrows. I think this is the main reason people was going back in the days for CP and was hunting CP points. It was just to open tier 5, but after 2 years playing in this game and having tier 5, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. So it's going to be the stamina. And the main reason is simple. You just go on the battlefield, fight. On the 30%, go back to your castle, go out with your troops. And you're going to get some good traits like this, first thing, but you're going to lower the stamina of your heroes. So you want to avoid that. Here you can get up to 50 stamina. So this is like 50% from your total amount of stamina that you're going to have. Going next, this is huge priority, daily elixir production. Now it's good to go for this, but don't overgo. Look at me, I'm 6 here, I'm 4. At some point I have to level up most likely this one to level up this one, and this is going to be with crucial importance. About the resource healing, increase the daily resource healing at your hospital. Brother, I have so many resource healing at the hospital. For mid spenders, you just any kind of resource healing is no needed in the policy. I have to be honest. If somebody told me that you're going to go in your castle and spend 2.2 million, this is troops, with no resource healing, it's just going to be crazy. I mean, it may actually happen, but it may actually happen 1-2 times. So this is with the most lowest priority in everything, but most likely you have to just level up it. So this one, crucial importance, free to play, pay to win, everybody need elixirs. Military expansion, I think people are familiar with this one, you need it. But yeah, you need it, yeah, you need it, not with huge priority. The huge priority actually comes from this one, which is increase the percentage of fellowship points converted into fellowship XP. Now currently I am a commander of my fellowship that there is nobody. Hello, is it? Yeah, I try to sing from time to time, but yeah, I'm waiting these 4 slots to be filled out, and you get this point, fellowship points. Fellowship points are gathered through the completing daily quest, peacekeeping, gathering alliance contribution, and getting merits. A percentage of fellowship points are converted into fellowship XP. Now, and by having this policy, level it up as fast as you can, you're going to get like 10% more fellowship XP, converting the fellowship XP. So you want to have it. And here's the thing: at the beginning of the season, if you have the fellowship, jump directly in the fellowship. Try to find officers or somebody to make something. You need to start as early as you can to build this fellowship. And here's the thing: I'm going to make a separate video about the fellowship, going a little more in deep there. This video is just for the policy, but fellowship is with crucial importance. Yeah, military expansion, I think I already talked about. Here is with percentage. Back in the days was with numbers. Right now it's percentage. Here you don't need elixir capacity, and we're going to go over why you don't actually need it. You need more percentage. Here I think it's 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 more healthcare reform, or more faster you're going to produce these elixirs, and you're going to need it. Everybody going to need it. Okay, going down is actually the resources stockpile or daily resource healing. You can go with stockpile, because if it happened to actually need it, better have more from this to have this thing increase the daily resource healing. I go for stockpile. In general, I don't care. Here it didn't actually matter. Exception is if you're some brutal kraken and have billions resources. But yeah, from here I actually plan to go for army groups, and I'm going to be cavalry. I'm going to explain why. First thing, each alliance can have up to 10 army groups at once. I see so many alliances, so many fights, and alliances at best are having 5 or maybe 6. In extremely rare cases, 7 army groups. So if nobody's making an army group, you're going to take the how to say it, the lead and make an army group. I think everybody should have one of these things. And for example, if your hospital is full with your mages are in hospital or marksmen or whatever, you can just go with cavalry. I think is the best. Now, should you go for cavalry or should you go for infantry? Here strongly depend of your heroes. I prefer to go with cavalry just because my cavalry are not one of the best. I'm going to use Bakshi and Emrys, still very decent, very good cavalry heroes. And if I was having Awakened Goresh and Skogo or Goresh Mogro, which was decent amount leveled up, most likely I'm going to go infantry. But since I don't have this thing and I know the infantry is basically taking damage, with cavalry you can get away killing like 5 legions and still have like maybe 40-50% from your HP or maybe 60. But with infantry you need something strong to actually lead the army group. So I don't have it, so I'm not going to go with infantry. So from there the choice is pretty easy for me. Here extra merits, I think everybody should actually go with 10% extra merits. And here we have brick wall. After creating army group, all legions in the army group get a giant buff of 2 defense. So it's basically increasing the defense by 5%. Nice. And here I already give my opinion why I'm going to go with cavalry. Again, I have season 1 cavalry from the gold keys. I think I make them very good. They are not awakened. Still after 2 years, I don't have awakened season 1 hero where I don't spend nothing. I mean, I have Belen awakened, but I spent on him. So yeah, I'm going to go with this one. When cavalry units in army group, you create one on the crush and at their target in the field, they take 40% less damage, and rush cooldown is reduced by 20%. I think they actually have pretty decent with the new buff, but they have like 80%. Okay, rush their target, they take 40% less damage, but they already take like 80% if I remember right. I'm going to go in the cavalry. 100 rage and get variant, blah blah blah, legion, blah blah blah. Rush can trigger once every 10 seconds. When rushing, a legion cannot be intercepted and take 80% less damage. When rushing, I think this is a charge, but anyway, need to go a little more in deep on this, but I'm going to go with cavalry, just to mention. From there, buried bones. Something a lot of people actually misunderstand is when they see here is like 20%, they're like, oh my god, where is my 50% resurrection? Oh my god. And you get extra 30% from here, just to mention that. So 20 and 20 is making 50. From the seasonal talent, is the seasonal talent. Oh, we don't have seasonal talent. Oh my god. No long range warfare. Wow. This is a good news. Okay, so buried bones increase blah blah blah. You know that this is going to resurrect your dead troops 50% at best if you level up this one. Make away, the most hated policy from half of the Cow Dragon community. And here increase the amount of time that legion cannot be obstructed by other legions when leaving friendly city or stronghold. Duration 1. I have no idea what this one's supposed to mean. Oh, it have to be leveled up 15 times. Oh my god. Back in the days was just a single leveling, if I remember right. So right now you're going to have like 15 seconds. They start reducing this thing. I think this is seconds. This is seconds. Yeah, it should be not minutes. But anyway, going further, Legion March Speed. This is one of the most beautiful thing of the policy. Legion March Speed 10%. And many people underestimate Legion March Speed, but I rediscovered Legion March Speed before 2 seasons, and right now I'm exploding. From here, double-edged sword. Now this is very interesting, a new one for me. After launching on the rally and garrison legions on both sides deal 10% more damage to each other. It's basically, it's not buff here. You're going to receive 10% more damage, and they're going to receive 10% more damage. But if you're on the side that is making the rally, is going to be bad for you, because their 10% more damage is more from your 10% more damage. Just because maybe Bastion or Gate, Alliance territory, blah blah blah, and receive 10% more shields and healing every 30 seconds up to maximum 100%. Oh, this is maybe trying to force playing little more with Danfell, because I don't see people actually use Danfell. Danfell has single target damage 1.6k and shield, so I don't know. This healing, I don't think somebody's going to use Goresh Garwood, something like this, but yeah. This is going to be interesting, yeah. But you have to go, you have to pick it. I mean, there is no escape from this. Now, this one is an interesting one. When your Legion is rotated, When your Legion is rotated, spend exchange coins to immediately recall them to your city. So basically, if you're at the other corner of the map, you spend these exchange coins, and all of your legions immediately is going to your city. Now the good thing for this is when you do staff play, when you decide, okay, we enter in the zone, people start building very fast, you send one cavalry on their side, everybody teleport, and here's the thing, at some point you're going to die. Your legions, that is like 20, 25, 30 minutes away, you're just going to die, because you're not going to bring them back and walk like 30 minutes. You're going to sit there, you're going to try to delay them as much as you can till your legions die, and this is going to be good one. That is exchange coin cost here is even a number is like 20, but anyway, this is a good one for teleport staff playing. And of course, if you make watch marshes at the other corner of the map, so I think this one is a good one, interesting. Actually forcing, okay, it's not forcing, but giving the great opportunity for people to use staff play. Here we have third party discount retrieve. Receive a discount when purchasing items for other fellowship members in the merit store. Merit costs, here some discount, it's like 5%. Okay. Okay, here is the other important moment. Cool. Now here we have counter infantry, and the thing is increasing your damage. Should you go for infantry or should you go for cavalry? Here is the thing. If you go for cavalry, they already have this 80% reduction of the damage, and from the policy, I think they're going to even get more damage reduction. So if you get this 5%, it's not going to matter. On the reduction, that is like 80%. I mean, this is in the charge phase, just to mention. So, and the other thing is you're going to not see that much cavalry in the massive fights, and most likely you want to participate in the massive fights. But if you're moving around the map and you're cavalry main, I think counter cavalry is the better pick here, because you're going to face other enemy cavalry. The infantry is not going to catch you. Marksman is not going to chase you. So most likely it's going to be cavalry. So if, maybe for cavalry main, counter cavalry is going to be good. But for the rest of the people, infantry is something that non-stop you're going to see on the battlefield. There is people with 3 legions, 2 legions, 5 legions, non-stop sending infantry on the battlefield. So you're going to struggle a lot with infantry, so you better get some extra damage over these bad boys. From here, counter marksman, counter magic. In both cases, counter magic. Why? Because normally when you fight in the Alliance War, you want to target mages. The main reason is marksman is just doing way too much counter attack. And having Hoskinara, in general, they're doing 100% counter attack, and Margaret Zeta can boost the damage, the normal damage, by a lot. So you may get like same amount in hospital like your enemy, and the enemy is not even hitting you. So in case like this, go for magic. Why? Because by hitting the mages, marksman is going to get splash damage. This season, marksman is not going to get one range warfare. So I'm expecting marksmen to sit behind the lines and just wait for infantry to come in their direction and kill infantry. I'm expecting marksman mains to do that, kill infantry. If they get close to the mage bow, they're going to get targeted and they're going to get destroyed. So I think this is most likely going to be the play of the marksmen if they don't want to fill their hospital. Of course, everybody can go and jump like Rambo and, you know, I'm here boys, something like this. But yeah, I think best is counter magic. Even with one range warfare, you want to again counter magic. You want to target mage, destroy the mages. And I'm mage main. Destroy the mages and I'm mage main. Anyway, going further, military expansion. I don't think I have to talk that much. You need it. Max it. Warrants capacity extra 2. You need it. Go for it. Also for this one. Get this 5 juicy mark 5 juicy. Oh my god. Pet hunts. Now here is the interesting one. Oh, here we have 4 people like me who is like 90 million, 100 million. I think this one is the best one. For the people who is counting over elixirs and they're, you know, the main healing is coming from the elixirs, the middle one. The main reason is we don't care about the daily elixir production, even though that we actually care, but we have elixir capacity limit 100%. This is with crucial importance, because if you don't have it, it's going to be something like maybe 4 hours, something like this. Or I have to check it out, by the way. I think they actually increase the capacity of the elixirs. So yeah, for this right now, I'm not so sure. Okay, here I'm not so sure. I think they actually increase it, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think by default it's going to be 8 hours. But back in the days it was 6 hours, and this is a must. But even in situation like this, increasing elixir capacity limit by 100%, what is going to give you? When the fight starts, you're going to have 2 times more elixir. So this is advantage over a couple hours of free elixirs. And the other one is if you have some work. For example, I don't know, you go to work, or you have some work to do immediately after you start. You wake up, or there is a fight, but it is for 1 day. And in a situation like this, you don't fight, but after 2 days you're going to fight, and you're going to again get some extra. I'm going to go with this one, but again, this time I'm not so sure about the elixir capacity. I think they make it like 8 hours, but I'm not 100. If you know, let me know in the comments below. You're going to help a lot of people watching this video. Here, prestige getting prestige, we don't care about this. This is a good thing here. It's like 30k extra, but I don't know. The elixir production, I don't know. I need to investigate it. So most likely I'm going to put a comment below the video when I get more information about these 2 books. This one is for whales, and mostly whales are using it for the stamina limit bonus. Just to have more stamina. Whales, big whales and krakens need stamina. They have tons of troops. They have 2 million elixir healing per day. They don't care about this thing. They care about the stamina. So I think this is one of the main reasons whales are going for diligence, just because of the stamina. And of course here resource healing cost, but this is extremely rare cases where they actually get, you know, getting this extra, reducing this resource healing by 20%. Rare is happening. So, or maybe a lot, I don't know. But this is more important, extra stamina for whales and kraken. Here, it didn't actually matter. Don't lose your troops. It didn't actually matter if you get 1 merit or 1 elixir. I strongly suggest maybe getting 1 merit from 1 elixir, because, I don't know, merits, you can buy something with merits. With elixirs, you can make merit, but I don't know. And I don't care about this one. Let me know with which one you go, and if you feel that one of these 2 is important, just write it in the comments below. Now from there, light the beacon. This is the rally defense, rally damage. I think everybody are familiar. If you want to rally, or if you want to do more damage when you get rally, go for it. You cannot actually pass it anyway. From here, elixir production speed 5.5%. You need this thing. More elixirs, better. More free healing, more free stuffs. Here it didn't actually matter what you want to pick. If you do resource healing, maybe maybe go with the percentage. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't actually put a lot of thoughts in this section here. So whatever you pick. From there, heeding the call. Reduce the cooldown of Legion teleport, and it can go minus like 3 minutes. I think this is from the fellowship, from the spells features. Fellowship man, land heroes, when blah blah blah. Legion march speed. The fellowship can activate teleport for 60 minutes. Allowing fellowship, blah blah blah. Application, walk down 300 seconds is something like 5 minutes, right? Yeah, something like 5. But yeah, we're going to go over the fellowship in upcoming videos, so I'm not going to go that much in these details. And the final one is bitter end. Still till these days, they actually modify it and they actually make it very interesting. Lynch deals 5% more damage when both sides in the battle have the policy enabled. 2% of the both sides severely wounded units will die. This is fear-based spell. What I mean by that, I have never talked about this, but this is always be on my mind, is if people, like 95% of the people are not going to even click to level up this spell, or to, you know, just to level it up, or to research it. And other one can use this fear to actually have 5% on the battlefield. It's extremely rare cases when I see somebody actually lose. Okay, it's not that extremely, but it's a rare cases when somebody actually lose some troops on the battle. So yeah, this is going to be for policy. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know your personal opinion. Let me know if you have any questions, any why you have on your mind after watching this video. Just write it in the comments below. And yeah, wish you a great day. Like, subscribe, become a member, share with the friends. See you in the next video.